So with all the things that's been going on with the Evo and this whole situation with SNK versus Capcom, I kind of got blindsided and not necessarily paying attention to what's been going on because this story here has been going on for the past 5 days, and I totally missed it. But we're going to talk about this because I think this is really interesting, and I'm not sure if this will go anywhere, but somebody needs to talk about it, and apparently the government is getting into it with the FTC because I don't think no other entity will talk about this as far as what Microsoft is doing. So if this is your first time here, welcome. I appreciate you if you came here through the recommendations that it's been showing on YouTube. Also, all the people who have been subscribing, I cannot thank you guys enough. I really appreciate the new subscribers. You guys are absolutely awesome. We're on our way to 700 subs, and we're going to keep moving and moving, trying to get over 1,000 by the end of the year. And it's all thanks to you guys, so I really appreciate it. If you don't mind, give me some feedback on this video if you find something in this video interesting. So let's get straight into this. Okay, FTC blasts Microsoft new degraded Xbox Game Pass standard tier pricing increases. The regulator isn't happy with Microsoft Game Pass changes. And if you're on console, you should be outraged about this because basically what they've done, and I talked about this in the video before, that the console version of Game Pass don't give day one games anymore, but they do have a price increase. So let's skim over some of this and let's talk about it. The FTC calls this new Game Pass standard tier, the one I was just talking about, a degraded product because new Game Pass users won't be able to sign up for the $10.99 Game Pass for console, which includes day one game access. Instead, Game Pass standard, Xbox Game Pass standard will be priced at $14.99 and won't include day one games, but it will include online multiplayer. So basically, if you're getting Game Pass standard, you're going to be paying $4 more and you won't get the day one games. But if you already been in, I think if you already been in already, you got the $10.99, you will have day one access. I don't know if that's going to change once this price increase is actually official, but as of right now, that's what it looks like. Microsoft price increases and product degradation combined with Microsoft reduced investments in output in product quality via employee layoffs are the hallmarks of the firm exercising market power post merger. The FTC said in the filing today, product degradation, removing the most valuable gains from Microsoft's new service, combined with the price increase for existing users, is exactly the sort of consumer harm from the merger FTC has alleged. So I guess they're talking about the merger of Activision Blizzard with Microsoft. I guess that's what they're talking about. I don't know if these are the one and the same. Maybe so because of the merger, they had the increased prices to compensate that merger, which was $68.7 billion back in October. So I guess that's what they're trying to talk about. That's what they think it is. And I'll put it like this. That was kind of short. I thought the article was a little bit longer. But that's basically what they're saying. What it is. Because of the merger, this is why they increased the prices, which very well may be the case. All these other subscription bases, even the ones that are not in gaming, are going up in price, which, it's like the standard. I mean, Paramount Plus, Netflix, HBO Plus, or whatever they call them now, the HBO Now, I don't know what it's called. But all of those things, Hulu, all those are going up in price. So I'm not surprised that this goes up in price as well. I think PlayStation had a price increase too. But the thing about it is, you can't take away stuff when you upgrade, the price. When you move the price up, you taking away stuff that's not very consumer friendly, which I don't understand why they would do that. The way I look at it, they're trying to incentivize people to go to that $14.99. And for a person like me, I have an Xbox Series X and a PC. And the PC side of things, they're going up to, I think it's like $19.99, which all in all, I think if you got the PC Game Pass or the Game Pass Ultimate, you're getting a pretty good deal. But the people who don't want to pay that extra money to go up to $19.99, they're kind of being left out in the cold because now they got to be, they got to pay at least $14.99 for the same service that they use $10.99 for. They were better off just keeping the prices, you move the prices up, let the players keep the day one access to games, and just give more incentives to the guys who are paying more. I just don't understand how backwards that they're getting with this, but Xbox has been in a lot of turmoil lately, not with certain games not being on their consoles. And then you already got a problem where the console's not selling, it being outsold 2-1 by Sony PlayStation. You also have other situations where certain games that are not just the Capcom games, certain games just not making it to the console as well. There, and now you got an issue with one of the best services that you have, which is Game Pass, and now you uptick the prices and not give consumers what they already had at one point, making them put more money out of their pocket for less, or put more money in their pocket for put more money out of their pocket for the same thing. It's just not gonna. I don't think it should fly. The FTC's got involved. I doubt if they're going to do anything as of right now. The Ninth Circuit of Appeal hasn't ruled on the appeal yet. So as far as the Activision Blizzard thing, so you got more stuff going on. So not only that, the Ninth Circuit of Appeal got to deal with this. The FTC is still going after the Microsoft for this other thing with this Game Pass stuff. So I don't know, man. Xbox is putting itself in a bad spot, and it kind of sucks. Even though I'm an original Xbox guy, and I do like what the Xbox brings to the table, but you can't really deny that these other consoles and even on PC, like that's pretty much damn near the place to play the games nowadays. And even though Game Pass and what they bring to the table is consumer friendly, you're not helping your case when you're actually, raising prices and giving some gamers the same amount of quality or less of, what you're trying to sell. It just sucks. But I put it like this, everybody. Honestly, if you're an Xbox person and you like Xbox, I would actually give you some advice if you're only on Xbox is to go somewhere else to play your games. Not to say abandon Xbox, but just have something else on the side, because Xbox is not giving you everything that you should get as a gamer, even with the Game Pass mechanic, which the Game Pass service, which is actually a pretty good service. But when you look at everything that's going on with Xbox, it may be a good idea to, don't make this your primary console. Like for me, like my primary console is the OG one, to be honest. But I do love playing my PS5, playing Nintendo Switch. I play all the other stuff. But it's like, why would you, put yourself in this position where you're not necessarily, getting what you deserve as a gamer? That's just me. I mean, I don't understand it. I think Xbox, you can make a case for any of these companies to be the leader in anything that they do, from Microsoft to Nintendo to Sony. You can make a case where they could dominate the industry, but most of these companies do some boneheaded stuff. I mean, you look at Nintendo with the way they handle their retro stuff. You look at Sony, the way they are, pretty much being consumer friendly in general with what they're doing with their PSN Pass on PC, or PSN Pass, or doing their PSN accounts on PC, and in some cases where, they're jacked up prices on the PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Essential. I mean, that stuff is really expensive, you know what I mean? And Xbox is pretty much doing the same thing, but not only that, they're giving you less quality, or not less quality, but they're giving you less games than the others, because even though Game Pass is doing well as far as the quantity of games, there are some games that are just not being put on the platform, and it kind of sucks. But nevertheless, I'm going to get up out of here. Let me know what you guys think. I am going to, actually, I guess I could show you guys this. I just went to GameStop. I took my son to GameStop because he wanted another controller for a Switch. And I bought 2 games, and I guess I could talk about them real quick. They're pretty much of nothing. I bought WRC Generations, another great racing game. WRC is so good. I love their rally racing games. And I'm finally going to get into Devil May Cry 5. So this for the PS5. So I'm finally getting into that. I've been holding off on this. I was going to buy this for the PS4. I heard this game runs very well on the PS4 Pro, so I was going to get it then. I kept putting it off, but now I'm going to get it for the PS5. So that should run, 4K 60 as well. I know WRC already runs 4K 60. I don't have a problem with that as well, but it's all good. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and see you guys on the next one. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.